whatever. Hey, here's a good poop story. I was when I was in New York last week, me and Sandy went to this French restaurant, and I went to the bathroom and I clogged it up, but there was a plunger, so I thought I plunged it, and then I flushed again, and it overflowed
In a
onto
restaurant?
yeah. So then I stood there for 2 or 3 minutes thinking like, oh, what am I gonna do? And then I
As
walked,
the water's rising.
yeah. So then I walked out. I was like, yeah, I had trouble in the bathroom. I don't know, something. The toilet overflowed on me, and the guy looked in, and he was pretty overwhelmed when he first saw it. But then he was like, it's okay, I got it. And I tipped him very well. I had
You
to,
did?
yes, I had to.
Did you just hand him a 20? Like, sorry for the shit.
No, I didn't have. I don't get cash like that.
You don't
But
carry cash? Come on, Martin.
I mean, not $20. I got like the 5s and some 1s, but I got $20 on me.
Martin's like texting porn stars, but like he doesn't carry like any cash.
You know, I didn't even bring this. Before you came here, me and Graham were discussing the Los Angeles fires, and that's connected to when I did finally text the porn star, because I had not texted her yet, and she was not the first person I contacted saying about their well-being for the fires. But I did text her asking how she was doing in this disaster.
Yeah, she's in LA.
And
Martin was going through his Rolodex of West Coast crushes. Like, hey, you okay?
West Coast friends, okay? No.
Yeah, right, exactly.
No, okay, no. I hit a friend, good friend, Tyler Simpson. He's okay, guys. Tyler's okay. And then I did after Tyler came the porn star. And guess what? She left me on red. So
Really?
yeah. It said she had read receipts. She read it.
Imagine your whole house like burning down and you're standing amongst like the ruins, and then you get a text from Martin like, hey, you good? That would send me over the edge.
Okay, first of all, we don't know if her house burnt down, so
I was just saying, I hope it didn't.
Yeah, I'm just checking in because I'm a good guy, I care,
Yeah.
I'm here if you guys need me, care and tell me. But anyway, I guess I haven't got your care package yet, I guess. It's all over, guys, I guess.
You haven't gotten her care package yet?
No.
Well, now's not a good time to follow up.
Yeah, I know, you're telling me. But
Martin's like, hey, hope you're okay. I never got that package.
Yeah. But if I follow up, it sounds like I really want it. I really want this flashlight that she's going to give me. That sounds desperate, Anyway, did you go out today? Did you get stuck in traffic today?
I did go into the office today, but I did not drive myself, so.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah, today we were supposed to do this, but Jenny was stuck in traffic for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it took me 2.5 hours to get home.
From where?
Well, I had to, from like downtown. I had to go pick up Basil because she was in Northeast. And so
I got daycare.
Yeah, she was at daycare, and it usually takes 10 minutes to get to daycare from my office, and it took an hour and a half to get there.
Dang.
That's crazy. Yeah, it sucked.
That's because Daddy's back, right? Because Daddy's back, right? Because our man.
Oh, Donald. Yeah, I was like,
Donald
what?
You don't call him Daddy.
You call him Daddy? I don't call him.
I don't call him.
I was like, my dog's daycare is run by a woman. What are you talking about?
No,
Actually, it might be a gay man. Yeah, well, yeah, all the fencing's up and everything.
Oh, God, it's so
yeah,
brutal.
it's like crazy. But yeah, I was like driving through parts of DC I've never seen before, and I was like, huh, this is nice. I should try and figure out where I am. Like, I was like by the botanical gardens.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, because
is
they just kept diverting traffic and streets kept being blocked off. So it was like eventually I was like so far away from where I needed to be and basically had to like loop around and come back.
Brutal.
Yeah, no, it was like and of course Basil thought I'd like abandoned her yesterday. So she was like freaking, so she was just happy to like I was there. I was having to like hold her hand while we were stuck in traffic. And then I was like, well, I mean,
like,
I'm going to have to get us Chick-fil-A because this has been like crazy.
Yeah, that's our reward.
So then Basil had like 8-piece chicken nuggets.
Did she have diarrhea?
No, but she took a huge poop at 1 a.m. and I had to take her out. But
man, in Basil, we got the same stomach.
yeah, you and Basil have the same problems.
Yeah. No, you know what? Yeah. Anyway, you know what? Inaugurations are overrated anyway, whether it's Trump or whoever. I went to Obama's second inauguration, and it fucking sucked because they closed off every subway, and we had to like walk 2 miles to the nearest subway. It was lame as shit.
Can you like see anything when you're there? Like,
I mean, sure, we were pretty far away, but like,
yeah,
I could see him. I mean, yeah, there was. I'm pretty sure that was him. You know, like.
I mean, it really like it sucks because it's like a terrible time of year to have to be outside for that long.
It's always cold. Dude, I have a picture from it. I have to find it. It was a little person in a tree. So it was pretty cool. So
what?
Because this little person, I guess, couldn't see, so he climbed a tree, and that's
the photo.
That's the photo I took from Obama's second inauguration.
So
wild.
Yeah, I think I had it somewhere. I was like, man, that's kind of cool. Oh, listen. And they give you American flags. So like, okay, wave the flag. We want to create an image. And
that's so cheesy. That's really funny.
It was Obama's second, okay? It was like change was still rolling on, you know?
Yeah. No, totally.
Anyway.
That was like it felt like that was the last like normal election we really had.
That's fair. Yeah, you know, honestly, I always thought Trump and Hillary, I always thought that should have been the last election ever. And like, hey, let's just start over, you know? Like
you and a lot of the comment section of Facebook posts, Martin.
Oh, everyone agrees. Well,
yeah, a lot of the crazies.
Oh, on what side though?
Like all hail King Trump.
Oh well, I don't mean it in that regard. I mean just in general. That was a bit much. I don't know. That's whatever. But
should we get into this ass pick?
What?
Anyway,
you know, speaking of change, first of all, speaking of change, we said we do it, and we're doing Conclave, which is about changing popes, a new pope.
It's really, I feel like it's really applicable to, you know.
Yeah, because pretty soon Trump is going to be in there for life. So we're going to have to.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so I looked up, because this has to do religion. I first looked up Jesus ass.
No.
Well, I didn't get any pictures, but I got all these questions. People, okay. So that's what I thought is Jesus have a big ass, and they're talking about the donkey. But then they had related questions about Jesus, and it is, can I have sex?
This is sacrilegious.
Yeah, dude. Look, yeah, did Jesus taking in his ass? Does God have a penis?
I don't listen. Like, you can put this on here, but I am not associated with this.
I couldn't find the answers because I had to make an account, and I did not want to go that far. But I don't know if the Bible comment
at all.
Yeah, it has a comment if he has a micro penis. It's something people. Anyway,
you need to go to church, Martin, if you're screenshotting things like this. You do.
I didn't write these questions.
Yeah, well, you need Jesus.
You haven't talked about having sex with Jesus in his.
No, I haven't. I have not. I can honestly say I've never once thought about that.
You haven't thought, well, Jesus kind of ripped and hot, right? Well,
I have never once thought about that.
Well, yeah, I do have an aspect, Graham. I think you just showed it. I got a regular aspect. And that's.
What is that?
A Smurf.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah, naked Smurf, it's, so. Anyway, we got a Taylor Swift song, which is kind of church-related because it's, it's kind of church-related because it's done by Oregon, so.
Oh, my God.
Good playing.
Whoa. That's a jump scare.
Yeah, it's not big. We can play this in church.
This might be the best one you've done, Taylor Swift covers.
This is a whole panel
cool.
of Oregon Taylor Swift.
Okay.
All right, cool. You know what? Okay, yeah. And because you already said I was sacrilegious, let's play the second video then. Well, every time I do something, we'll play this song.
I'm gonna go to hell when I die. I'm gonna go to hell when I die.
Yeah, that's it. So, every time I do something, we'll play I'm going to hell when I die. So.
Wait, I have to play this every time you do this?
Anyway,
that starts playing every time you walk into a room.
Yeah, that's my my walk-up music.
What is your walk-up music, Martin, when you get a song?
I change it up. I switch it around depends.
Yeah.
If there wasn't, sometimes I feel kind of embarrassed. There was a little bit during the summer. I kept requesting Pink Pony Club, but then I did it with all these dudes, and I was like, "Hey, can you play Pink Pony Club?"
Oh, that's what I use when I'm at a club.
Yeah, I've been doing pink. I did a lot of Chapel Rowan this summer.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. I do Taylor every and other times. I've done in Florida. I did Kendrick Lamar because I couldn't think of anything. And actually, for the tour, Phil introduced me to this song. It's kind of an older song. It's called Excitable Boy by Warren Zevon. And it has a nice kick to it.
It's a bop.
Yeah, you can find it. You can play it, Graham. But yeah, that one's a go-to also. It's that one. It's a fun song. So, but yeah, it changes. I try not to have just one. Yep, this is the one song.
Found it. Hey, I'm Martin.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, oh.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
That's cool.
That's like, I feel like that's a good, like, I'm home, everybody.
Yeah.
The road's been crazy, but
Well,
it's good to be back here with you, my
also-
first fans.
But yeah, also the song is kind of funny. If you look up the lyrics, that's also why me and Phil had a good time with it. So anyway, so yeah, that's my go-to. Anyway, we're talking about the fucking Pope, guys. We're talking about Vatican. You know, the clergy. You know, it's when I was in like 8th or 9th grade. Oh, by the way, do I have this? Oh man, I had the most stressful dream last night that I had like homework due and I couldn't get my homework done, and I had to wake up and be like, no, I'm not in school. It's okay. Like I don't
I do
have
that same
to-
thing. I totally
Yeah,
do
like
that.
I don't have to do this. Like
I know.
there's nothing. So anyway, but yeah, when I was like 8th or 9th grade, we had to do a report on a job we wanted to do when we grow up, and I picked the Pope.
That's hilarious. Wait,
I,
what did like your do you remember like the reaction of like your teacher or like
my
your parent?
my teacher was pretty supportive. All my teachers were very supportive of my sense of humor. So they were okay. They're okay with it as long as I, took it seriously. So I decided my Pope name was Pope Keyshawn the Great.
What?
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn. I got the name from the football player Keyshawn Johnson, who isn't like a religious figure. I just thought,
Yeah, no shit.
I just thought it was a funny name. So, but yeah, I said Keyshawn the Great. My mom said, "Well, they can't call you great yet," and I'm like, "They already know that I'm great."
Keeping it real.
Yeah, you tell your mom.
Anyway, but yeah, I gotta know. I researched what to do to become Pope, and it's a long journey,
Yeah.
to become a cardinal and stuff.
And then you have to be a petty little bitch,
Yeah, you gotta be.
as we've seen in this film.
Yeah, so in Conclave, in a fictional world, the Pope just dies, and they gotta elect a new Pope. But it's not that easy. There's nobody in line. They gotta vote. All the cardinals come in. They have to have the vote. Whoever gets the most votes will become the new Pope. But it's a lot more complicated than that because people really want this position.
A lot of backdoor dealing, wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, it's not as Christian as you would think it was.
Oh, those Catholics are wily. It
Yeah,
is
it
this.
is.
I mean, it's like the most powerful organization in the world, arguably.
Yeah, at least, yeah, it's up there.
It's definitely one of the richest, if not the richest. And
They stopped having a bank. They used to have a bank, but then they got kind of shady, so they had to stop doing the bank. It was kind of like having an account in Switzerland. You could have an account.
yeah, I don't know the ins and outs, but that sounds wildly unethical.
Yeah, well, anyway, but yeah, so the Pope dies, and you have all these candidates, and everyone's kind of like, shitting on each other. You got the liberal Pope, Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci. He's a cardinal, so again, he plays a gay man, right? And then you have this conservative pope who's really pro Italy. And then you got this African pope. And then you got the Pope John Lithgow plays, who the Pope who just died was like, yo, fuck this guy. But he's like, whoa, I didn't do anything. And those are your top 4 candidates. And it's slowly unraveled.
Yeah. It is very I mean, I would say it's like there is kind of like some Game of Thrones-ness to it, in the sense that it kind of starts out and like one kind of says that like the night the Pope died, he demanded that this one cardinal resign, but like no one heard it. So there's like that kind of thing. And then I think like the homily, it's like people, I mean, it's like political candidates when they go and they try and like appeal to people, but they are very like vague about their intentions. And I was like, it was very interesting because there's like, I knew it was a very political operation, but I didn't really know a lot about like what happens and kind of like what kind of like the wheelings and dealings are like. So I thought it was really interesting from that perspective.
Yeah.
I also find it like fascinating, like when I went to Italy in college, I was like really fascinated by all of the stuff. I think like Catholicism is really fascinating. Yeah.
Good
Sure,
outfits
yeah.
too. Sick outfits.
Yeah, they dress.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's great.
It's like it's like Game of Thrones, because it's also all very old. All the infrastructure and buildings are very old style, and everyone's kind of. I don't know. I mean, it looks. I know they have like electricity, but it looks like they didn't have electricity. If you told me they didn't, I'd probably believe you. But anyway.
There's some like scandalous stuff in there too, where it's like you find out that one of the nun had an illicit relationship with one of the cardinals, and they have a child that's like
that was the nun that guy sent there to sabotage.
Yeah, John Lithgow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is I forgot about this until now. I had a cousin who was like a little bit older than me, but he joined the priesthood.
I feel like you told me that at one point. That's really interesting.
Yeah, he joined the priesthood, but he was like legit about it. He was like in Italy, and then he was gonna join the priesthood, and then he like disappeared for a few years and showed up in Denmark. But apparently he said that he was at the Vatican and he like broke something and he got banished.
Shut up.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty badass, right?
What the hell happened?
Also, he's like married to a man now. So priesthood.
Whoa.
Priesthood, and lives in Denmark. So priesthood didn't work out, and he's banished from the Vatican.
What did he break?
Whoa.
He didn't really tell me. He didn't tell me. My other cousin told me his story.
Whoa.
But yeah, something happened at the Vatican. He broke something or something, and they kicked him out. So.
Can you imagine? It's like your first day
know,
at work and you break shit at the Vatican.
I feel like his was an accident. I feel like he probably did something on purpose or something. But dude, we should got him on here.
I should have. That would have been awesome, Martin. God
I should have reached out.
Yeah. He made it to the Vatican. I feel like that's pretty good, right? To like
I mean, yeah, and he legitimately joined the priesthood in Europe, and
Wow.
Well, how about like tomorrow you should try and get a sound bite from him. Like
Oh,
shoot him
yeah.
a message and say
Yeah.
if he can he send you like a
Yeah.
voice memo like with a few sentences about his experience.
Sure, I haven't talked to him in like a long time, but
Say, hey, me Martin, comedy's kind of
Hey.
blowing up for me. Got
Like,
this
what's up?
podcast.
What's
Cool.
up,
Yeah, or
dude?
if he has any
Hey.
photos of him at the Vatican, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
In
felt
the
like
whole
he
outfits.
really suppressed that time of his life,
We'll ask him
but
to bring it up.
yeah, hey,
Who
so-
better than Martin Phillips
Yeah.
to dredge up the past?
Yeah, what's up, dude? So,
Yeah, I think you're the perfect person for this, Martin.
yeah, well, anyway, yeah, I'll see what he has to say about it. It might be a harsh subject, but who knows?
So
Who
these
knows?
priests are supposed to be totally celibate, right? Though isn't that the thing?
Yeah,
Like, their
yeah,
whole lives
priests are-
just- Yeah.
Yeah,
There's like a priest. So I was reading about a powerful priest in like the New York area who I guess he died. He had like a whole ass like family.
Oh wow.
well, you're supposed to be self-abased.
Yeah, but like there are definitely people that are like powerful in the Catholic Church and they just like have all that and people just like look the other way. But it was like I was reading an article in the New York Times about it and it was a well-known like open secret that he had like kids and a family and like yeah.
Name drop, New York Times. Hey,
Yeah.
Anyway, that's one thing interesting about Catholicism, because all other religions, every pastor or minister or even rabbi, they're allowed to get married.
Yeah.
By Catholicism, it's like, no, you can't.
That seems crazy.
Can't do it. You
Yeah.
can't. So it's really interesting. That
Also, yeah, like it was cool. It was interesting. Like the nuns, like are so different from the priests, right? Like
nuns seem more chill, right? Nuns seem pretty chill.
I'm pretty sure if you're a monk or a nun,
I think you're also
in the Hindu like faith, you have to take a vow of celibacy.
Well, cool. Well, I haven't taken one yet.
That cup looks like something a woman left at your place, Martin.
I think this. Speaking of which, I think this was like
white wine in that cup?
I think it was Manda's cup or something.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Just hanging
no,
with the
there's
girls
coffee
over
in
there?
it. There's coffee in it, not wine. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, is there like dried lipstick on the corner of that, Martin? Like, what is that?
Whatever. It's I love a good thermos.
Sippy
You know, I
cup?
love a good thermos cup. So anyway, what a little silly girl.
Still stressed from yesterday.
Yeah. Did she go to daycare today?
No, she did not. I cannot afford to send her every day.
Yeah. I didn't know her schedule. Yeah, I know somebody else who goes to daycare. Frank Mike goes to daycare.
A human child.
Yeah, I know this human child that goes to daycare. So, I guess my nephew goes to daycare too, and
Yeah, I think a lot of small children do.
yeah. So I know some people go to daycare in Basil. You're not the only one.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, it's really hard.
Is it as much as human daycare? Because
It's probably almost as much. It's like $50 a day.
Oh shit! Because human daycare is like, yeah, Jesus, you know. But
Yeah, I mean, it still wouldn't be as much as human daycare if I sent her every day, but like, it's expensive.
Yeah.
if I'm in town, can I babysit?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can babysit.
Go
I
ahead.
just I only send her to daycare when someone's gonna need to be like in my apartment
Who
though.
was there yesterday?
My
The
cleaners.
cleaning ladies, you kept them? You kept the
Yeah, I kept my
Okay.
the cleaning
They were
ladies.
cool when they came in. I was just saying.
Yeah, they told me they loved you.
I mean,
No, they didn't.
oh, okay. I said, hey, I don't know what you want, so just do what you gotta do. I
It's
was
like you in a robe.
I don't. I was quiet. I didn't hear that,
Oh, I
Graham.
said it's you in a robe in the place.
yeah.
It's a cocktail.
And yeah, I was like, cheers, like condolences. It was kind of awkward because I was.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be awkward, but I was like, I mean,
You need a
like,
clean.
I needed you to let them. So
It wasn't
I
that-
was like,
it wasn't
Mark,
that- no, it wasn't bad. They rang the doorbell, so it wasn't like
yeah, no, I just like needed you to like let them in.
I think they were surprised to see me. I was like, I'm the guy here. I'm watching the house. So,
Well, yeah, they thought I was gonna be a woman.
yeah, that's what I mean.
I said someone will be home to let you in. I didn't say who the someone was.
Yeah,
So they're expecting a woman.
yeah, it was me. I was like, what's up? So, have fun. But I sent you a video of how good it was. So.
Yeah, you did.
And oh, you know what? I never found that bath rug. I don't know what you're talking. You're like,
It's back in the bathroom. It was
Yeah.
in the dryer.
well, I don't think it was in the dryer.
Or it was in the washer.
Because, well, I used both the washer and dryer, and it was not there. I think you must have been.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm really not sure, but it's back now, so you can quit your bitching next time. There's a
Saying,
bath mat.
I was like, this is dangerous.
Martin was like, what kind of person doesn't have a bath mat? I was like, there is one. I just washed it because I knew you were staying at my place.
I didn't see it. I was like, and she has a deep tub. Her tub's like, I'm gonna like step over. I was like, I'm gonna. Also, is it also like a jacuzzi thing?
Yeah, but I don't use that.
To be fair, I haven't used it. I thought about it. I was like,
I actually thought about you. I was like, oh my god, Martin's probably gonna use the jets.
I thought about it. It did cross my mind. But then I was like, I probably should not do that.
Well, don't worry, because it's being cleaned with jet cleaner. So next time you're staying here and I'm not here, you can use the jacuzzi, and I have bath salts.
Oh my!
Oh, now I use a bubble bath. Actually, I'm allergic to the bubble bath.
You're allergic to bubble bath?
That's what my mom.
It's not bubble bath.
That's what my mom told me. I can never have bubble bath.
She just didn't want you to have bubble bath because she was like, "I'm trying to raise a man."
Yeah.
She told me I get a rash. She tried it once, and I got like a rash or something.
My mom wouldn't let me use bubble bath either because it's just salt, like it's Epsom salt.
Yeah.
Well, my mom doesn't lie to me. Okay, so
Okay.
I am allergic. Okay, I am, but.
Okay.
I don't tell the doctor that. I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm allergic to bubble bath.
When they're like, do you have any like allergies? And they're like, sir, we're talking about medication.
Yeah, I'm allergic to bubble baths, so I don't really take bubble baths a lot. Maybe she did lie to me. Maybe. No, I know my mom does lie to me because sometimes I want her to lie to me to tell me things are gonna be okay, and she's like, I don't know, I can't lie to you. And I was like, well, I appreciate if you do lie, though. I think it's okay to lie to people to make them feel better. I think I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Like ever see Black Hawk Down?
No.
There's this guy is like gonna die, but they tell him, "Oh, you're doing great," and then he doesn't know he's gonna die. So
I think they do that a lot in like that situation, and I think in wartime, it's fine to tell someone that, so their last moments aren't like filled with like fear.
Yeah.
Well, tell me that about his everyday life. But okay. And anyway, Conclave, guys,
It's gonna be fine. The
Conclave.
porn star is gonna message you back. Don't worry.
Oh, it's over.
Did you just text Graham like, "Hey, I'm like upset about the porn star"?
No. I didn't text any. Well, I didn't. It's okay. I didn't tell Graham about this.
Oh yeah. Well,
I didn't, but it's okay. You know, shit. I mean, who would have thought the porn star is fake? So. So.
once Martin's very much like, this like tragedy you and your community has experienced. Let me center myself in it.
He's not even from LA, okay?
Well, she lived there, Martin.
Okay. Hey, okay. No, I hope she's okay. But it's fine. I'm sure we'll reconnect, and she'll apologize, and I'll forgive her, and then
Yeah, I bet you will.
Okay. Anyway, okay. So yeah. There's I guess just like a nun comes by and says she had a child with the Pope from Africa, so he's out. So then they gotta go. But then there's this Pope who nobody knows he's a Pope. He was in like where was he? Like the Middle East or something, and he secretly becomes a cardinal. Nobody knows he's a cardinal, and everyone's like, "Who the fuck's this guy?" And then anyway, it really comes down to Stanley Tucci and the conservative guy. And it looks like the conservative guy is taking it because I guess everyone's like, yeah, Stanley Tucci's a bitch. We don't want that guy. But then there's like this bombing out of nowhere outside the Vatican. And that really changes who this conservative cardinal is. He
says some shit. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
He says some super racist shit, and then they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
He's like inciting a religious war, essentially.
Yeah, it was like, and he does hit a vape though, kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I caught that too. That was so funny.
You said it, dude. They're smoking. The best part is like they show you the floor of the Vatican covered in cigs. It's like pretty cool though.
It's still
like
Italy.
So stressed out, but anyway, then this cardinal that nobody knew of gives a really good motivational speech about, togetherness and whatnot, and then that person's the front runner. Like I knew after the cardinal gave the speech, they would like be voted in, right? So after that one, anyway, that cardinal is elected. Like, here's the twist, everybody.
Which is like the craziest.
Dude, I didn't see it coming.
Like
last episode.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
Caitlin said, like, oh yeah, they kind of imply on it or hint at it, but
I was like, I missed that.
Yeah, I think the hinting at it is how he had to get surgery out of the country or something, I guess. I mean, I did not think.
I thought it was like that he was gay or something, and that he was going to like some kind of a. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like conversion therapy.
Yeah, but anyway, it turns out the cardinal is intersex, so they got both parts. He had female genitalia.
Well, uterus, right, or whatever.
He had a uterus and the ovaries. Yeah. What a burden, right, Jenny?
Yeah, I heard it can be pretty messed up when you got both.
Yeah.
But that was such a wild drop in that movie. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I did not see the I did not expect that part. I was
and then finds is like, oh.
Yeah. But then, he was like, okay, we won't tell anybody, and that's the new pope, the intersex person. Now, I don't know, do you think they still get the surgery after they become the pope, or if they're just gonna rock the both?
No, I think he's gonna rock both.
Nice. Okay. Wow.
I think he's taken a very, like, God made me this way type.
I mean, that's what he said. God made me this way, so yeah, we can't,
Yeah, that was wild.
So yeah, good message. I don't know. I didn't think it was anti-Catholic. I thought it was just they just made the whole electing a pope dramatic. I don't.
Yeah, it was just a dramatization. I'm sure there are people who are Catholic who will watch it and say it is, but like, I mean, it just seemed like.
Yeah,
I didn't think they were saying anything one way or another. They were just like, hey, here are these like flawed characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah. So anyway, being a pope, and I guess the romantic part of this film is just
Yeah.
The love of God.
Yeah.
the love
of God and the love of power.
Yeah.
the love of self, how God made you, and Catholicism, and the whole structure of the church, and so. And honestly, there's been like corrupt popes, because we've had popes for like thousands of years. So
Yeah.
it's never been like the cleanest job to begin with, but
I feel like they're like any political position too. I feel like it's one of those things where it can bring out the bad in like a person with good intentions too.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you do have a lot of power, and you have to like make decisions and take a stand on things, and especially for like the more liberal popes, you're gonna make a lot of people mad too. So
I think Pope Francis is pretty liberal, but then the Pope before him was pretty conservative. It's weird that there's like a weird political leaning with popes. You think in religion we can all kind of side the same way, but
no. I mean, I feel like too there, especially with like something like the Pope, there are I mean, it's kind of like there are people that are very staunchly like interpreting religious texts very literally, and then there are the people interpreting it like and like less so, and viewing it as it's like it was written for like the time it was written in. And in terms of like different things, there are like I think some popes are more realistic about the way to get things done, and the way to serve like the largest number of people, and sometimes like you have to compromise to get more done. So
well, I've only known like 30 popes, so yeah, they all seem pretty cool for the most part, I think. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I get, back in the day, my mom actually taped the Pope John Paul's funeral, and then I accidentally taped over some of it.
Oh my God.
With a Rachel Ray episode. So that's what I'm going to hell for. But no, just kidding. There's other reasons. But anyway, is it a red flag if a guy has a Bible verse tattoo?
Yes.
Yes.
So I can't get one on my chest.
What would you get on your chest?
I have to look up my favorite Bible verse. You know.
Yeah, please, pray tell. What is your favorite Bible verse?
It's called Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man. Something.
Yeah, perfection.
Yeah. That's no. You know what? No, I know. Timothy, like 5 something. What happens on earth stays on earth. So
what?
that's also Kendrick Lamar quoted that. So I need to look on my Bible, or I'm gonna have on my lower back. It's gonna say, "As for my home, we will serve the Lord."
You're the worst.
Yeah. But we have that on the refrigerator at my parents' house. So, what if a guy has a crucifix? Is that a red flag?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they say if you're Catholic, you should have a crucifix in every room, but I didn't do that. I did not have a crucifix in my house.
Do you still consider yourself a Catholic?
I guess I haven't really been to church, but I went for Easter. But
you're always a Catholic, Graham. It's just whether or not you go to service.
Baptized.
Okay.
I'm baptized.
Yeah.
I did the baptized first communion. I'm confirmed, so I got all the good stuff. I guess.
Have you confessed before?
Yeah, I used to confess. We used to go to confession a lot. I've not confessed in a number of years.
Martin just keeps talking, and the priest is like, "All right, we gotta let someone else confess.
Yeah.
Like, watch your airtime."
I never felt comfortable with. I always would generalize and be like, "Yeah, I did some things I wasn't proud of." I did some bad stuff. I just was kind of vague because I didn't feel comfortable.
Tell me what you did specifically. You just said it was bad.
No, I just grouped it all together. But yeah, I did some bad stuff. So, I mean, do I have to be specific of the stuff? Like, I feel like it's really uncomfortable to,
Well, I don't know.
But I'm baptized Catholic, but I didn't get confirmed.
Oh, have you been in confession?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, never? Wow, it sounds like you got a long list of.
Well, I don't identify as Catholic.
Oh, okay.
So.
Did you identify as anything?
Yeah, like Methodist.
So you are a Methodist now.
Yeah,
I thought you sometimes your parents went to the Catholic Mass or something.
My dad goes to Mass, but like I was confirmed in the Methodist church. My dad didn't go when I was growing up.
You just went with your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I always thought it was because my dad wasn't Catholic, but eventually he converted to Catholicism.
So my mom was I forget what it's called, but she was taking those classes to convert to Catholicism.
Yeah.
But then my dad, and so we were all going to the Catholic church, but then my dad didn't want to go anymore. And my mom was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna, I was taking these classes for you. I'm not gonna go. So then we went to the Methodist church. And my dad, he'll occasionally go. My mom's in the choir, and when they did their Christmas performance, he went. He'll occasionally go to stuff like that. But my mom's really involved. So, but then after my grandma died, he started going back to Mass. But he just wants to sit in Mass. You know what I mean?
It's pretty chill. To be honest.
Yeah.
When I used to go to church, that's probably thought of my best bits. I'm just I really can clear up my mind on that. I mean,
yeah, right.
Sure, I should be listening, but
But you know how they'll do like some like Catholic churches will do that like service where they bless the animals, and you can bring your dog to get blessed by the priest.
Actually, never.
Well, we're taking Basil next time they do it.
Wow.
At your parents' church or so.
That's good.
Yeah. It's like in October, and they had put on Facebook the video of when they did it last year. And people had brought like dogs and turtles and stuff to get blessed by the priest.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, actually.
I was like, I really want Basil to get blessed by the priest, and I was like, Dad, like, let's go and take her.
Well,
put a little outfit on her.
Yeah.
Yes, there.
Yeah.
It's really bashful about it.
Oh, that's
very
awesome.
bashful about it.
They do that here in DC too. A lot of the Catholic churches do.
Oh, yeah. They never did that at my church, so that's cool that they can.
Yeah.
Because some people are so religious, they're like, animals don't have souls. And I'm like, geez. It makes me sad. That makes me sad.
Makes me sick.
Yeah. When Pop-Tart was alive, she would wait by the door until Sandy would come home. And now I said, now Pop-Tart is probably waiting by the gates of heaven for Sandy. But then eventually Pop-Tart's like, hey, when's Sandy getting here? And God's like, oh, she's in hell.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that started off so sweet.
Yeah, I know. She didn't like that joke. So
yeah.
R.I.P. Pop-Tart.
R.I.P. Pour one out for the homie.
Yeah. R.I.P. Chevy, that dog I had for a couple weeks. Oh, yeah. He was R.I.P. Actually, my cat's still alive. I know he's like 15 now. So anyway, cool guys. So Conclave.
Do you want to sum it up?
Oh shit, I forgot about that part. Sure. Okay. Anyway, guys. Should I do the time? Are you gonna show up?
I can do it.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, dude, this is the corduroy, right, dude?
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking the corduroy.
All right, and go.
Okay, if the Pope dies, we gotta find a new Pope. You have all these candidates, and the guy in charge is like, hey, I'm not a Pope material, I'm just like the manager guy here. Anyway, they keep voting. You have all the top candidates, and one of them, we find out he got this non-pregnant back in the day, and the other one, the Pope who died didn't like, and he's starting shit. And then you got the top two popes, and then stuff happens, a bomb goes off, and the Pope got the most votes, which got a racist, and then there's this cardinal that comes out of nowhere and says a good speech, and they're all like, oh, let's choose this guy. And then we find out he's intersex, has both genitalia parts, but then the manager guy is like, fuck it, we'll keep him. He's the new Pope. Praise God, hallelujah. Maybe there's a Pope now who's intersex. We don't know.
Probably.
Anyway, and they're always old. They should be a young Pope. Exactly. We guys come see me in Portland and Seattle. Next weekend I'm in Asheville and Durham and Kansas City, St. Louis. Tell your dad to come to the Durham show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tell your parents.
Yes, everybody go see Martin. North Carolina friends, go see Martin.
I'm in that Asheville.
Good one.
You're welcome, so,
Peace.
Anyway, oh my god, what a crowd, oh my god. Oh, jeez, oh man.
When they hear that, they get just ready to laugh, dude.
Yeah, they love it. They're like, all right, Martin, Martin.
And I say more, you say 10 more. Cool. Well, anyway, cool. You can just end it.